YouTube. His brother Dennis. And to God I give all the glory for allowing us to have this beautiful day, another beautiful evening. It's actually 6:30-ish on Sunday evening. And we're here doing another toss, same toss as we did yesterday. It's a mile. I mapped it out on my phone. It's like a mile in the car. So we got 45 returns from yesterday, so we're going to do 45 again. We have 41 that returned right away, and then like 4 stragglers. One of them came back and then just didn't trap until the evening. So we're going to do this back. We're going to do this one more time. I have another basket, like another crate that I want to start using, but the latch doesn't work right, and it's a really pain. It's really hard, and when you're trying to load the birds up and they're fighting against you, it's like too many chances that the birds can get loose while you're trying to basket them. And I basket all my birds by myself. I got to put them in this carrier, bring them out the loft, load them into these crates, because these crates are too heavy for me to carry, especially loaded, especially out my loft door. They're too big and bulky. So I basically got to load the birds twice. Load them into the crate, then out of the crate into the cage. So what we're going to do is we're going to just let them go and see what happens. They've been resting for about 10 minutes now. So at this point, I would hope, most of these birds been in this cage 3 times. So at this point, I would hope they would just come on out and go. So let's, maybe if I stand here and block them first, that way I can open the top one at the same time. And then they all can go. All right, and let's let them all go. Come on, Grizzle. Here we go. So, good release. I'm not gonna wait around. They looked like they're all, sorry about the sun, guys. It looked like they're mostly kitted up. A couple stragglers, which a couple of them are young birds, so younger birds. So hopefully they know which way is home because of the sun. It is out and it's evening. So if I don't put this cage back together, I'll lose these little things. So just give me a second. I know I make sucky videos or vlogs. Oh, of course it's gonna aggravate. And I'm mostly by myself. I don't really, pigeons are my thing. I don't really ask any for any help other than Joe to mentor me. So, man, I don't even see him, bro. Let me hurry up and get home. They might already be gone. They might already be, they might like F this and be gone. Is like literally doesn't work in my car anymore. I don't know what happened to it. Doesn't stay. Hold on a second. Doesn't stay. Doesn't stay up anymore. It doesn't stay set. So we'll go home. So next we're going 3 miles. This is kind of like south of my house, but I will go 3 miles. I'm gonna go 3 miles east and 3 miles, well, northeast and 3 miles northwest, like a triangle around my house. I'm not gonna do all 4 corners, but I'm gonna go 3 miles to the left and 3 miles to the right, basically, in a triangle. To where if my birds do overshoot a little bit, they're familiar with the area. So we're gonna go 3 miles the next 2 tosses, and then we're gonna start focusing on straight southwest, which is the race course. Joe lives about 40 miles from me. Once we get out, like once I get like 40 miles southwest and Joe gets 40 miles, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Joe knows, but we're gonna start on the longer tosses. We're gonna train together, and we're gonna basket our birds, not together, but we're gonna take them together and release them, so they have to break and do all that. So it's good to have Joe as like a training partner. It's good to have a training partner, especially when you're green, especially when you're new, and you have a training partner. So last year I had to use that first race. Training race is my first training race, basically. And even though I had my birds, for those that watched my vlogs last year, I had my birds out to 60 miles. Had them out to 60 or 70 miles. I had them out, but I didn't have them out with anybody else's birds. So when we did the first training race, I lost 5 birds, I think. Yeah, because I started with like 12 during the racing season, or 11. I think I banded 12 and I started with 11. Like chipped 12, started with 11. Lost 5 right off the rip. First race, I lost 3 more. So that left me with 3. And then the second race, I lost 2. That left me with 1. And then I raced captain all the way to the last race. That's why I called him captain, because he was like the captain of the loft. He was the only bird that hung in there. He was the only bird that, you know, and let other people tell it. They were like, man, he was a really good bird, because what pigeons have to do for him to fly like 80 miles, break and fly 80 miles to my loft by itself. He was determined to get home, man. He had good homing ability. He was determined, and he was hitting the sheet like in the middle. It wasn't like he was getting crushed. He was doing well. And then that smash race at the end, when like the club lost 200 birds, they all went to Florida for the winter. he was in that group that went to Florida, so we lost him, captain. And yeah, so that's how my season went last year. So this year I'm starting with a lot more birds, and we're starting with better. This weekend coming up, we're going to be doing a coccidia treatment and a worm treatment on my birds, and then we'll be worming them in like 21 more days and coccidiaing them again, because racing season is like 2 months. So and we're getting ready to have a litter of puppies this week, I think. Dog is really big. I opened the trap in case somebody beats me home. I don't see nobody. Oh, right there, Grizzle. Grizzle's already home. There goes another one. Yeah. So Grizzle made it home, and I see the whole squad right there. Wow, I see the whole squad right there. Come on, guys. I'm gonna sit down. Oh, let me get something to shake at him. There's Grizzle. And I know y'all guys have been noticing that my birds have been panning, because it's still like 80 degrees. It's been humid for the last few months. I mean, few days, few weeks. I haven't been. Somebody commented they thought my birds were underfed. I can guarantee my birds are not underfed. And I have good birds, man, I think. Look at them. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys, because of the sun. It's evening, but man, there's a whole squad of them. I'm just trying to get on camera for y'all. All right, so it looks like this toss is gonna be, I don't know what you call it. I'm gonna put this down right here while I let my dogs out and see if any trap. Move. Don't jump on me. Come on, guys. Fresh water, fresh food, already in the loft. Come on, guys. Here we go. Come on. You can see the food in there. Come on. Come on. There goes Joe's bird. Come on, guys. The food is in there, I promise you. Joe will be here this weekend. We're going to a club meeting, and Joe will be here. He's going to inspect my birds for me because I don't take people's comments too lightly. If people notice on film or camera that my birds got their wings out and that they look emaciated or they don't look right, then we're going to get to the bottom of it. If Joe says they're good, then they're good, because Joe's a well-respected flyer, years and years and years of experience, and he's a proven winner. So he's training me or mentoring me, and I'm gonna do everything I can not to poop on his name and make him like, yo, you mentoring this guy and this guy's trash. So there's a lot of pressure, man, to be a successful, because I owe it to Joe to do right by him. He's gonna spend his time and effort and do the things that it takes to mentor somebody, and he's not just mentoring me. Then I can do what I need to do to make sure my birds are good, and I don't disrespect him. So we got, I guess we got 10 maybe trap. Trust me, the food is in there. It looked like Grizzle was the first one back, and the fact that they beat me back, or the fact that they got back right when I got back, is, I guess, a sign they need to go out a little further. I don't know what this white one's doing. This white one's a clown. I don't know why it's missed the runway, or missed the come on, guys. Come on. They have been cooped up for like a long time because we vaccinated them, and then it was raining, and they've been in the loft for like 3 weeks with one like loft fly. And yesterday I tossed them. So come on, guys. Food is in there, I promise you that. So I'm not gonna hold the video up. What I'm gonna do is I'll pin in the comments if we got 45 back. Once I come out this evening, I'll come out, close the trap, and count them. And hopefully we get 45 back. And you know, if we don't, that just means the basket is doing its job and getting rid of the weak ones. At least the hawks aren't. At least they're, you know. If I lose them, I'd rather lose them tossing them and not like loft flying them and stuff like that. There they go. Now they're getting the hang of it. Now they're getting the hang of it. And I suspect as I fly them further, they're gonna trap faster, because training is getting ready to start amping up. August would be the beginning of. We got August and September, and our race season is starting the end of September. So we got 8 weeks to get these birds ready. And I feel good, man. Honestly, I feel good about my chances as far as having a race team. But it's only been a mile, so I don't want to get overconfident. I got confidence in the type of the type of birds that I'm breeding out of. I got confidence in who's helping me. And I was talking to an experienced guy the other day. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say his name, but he said that he made a mistake. Guy been racing birds a long time. He flew his birds when it was real cloudy and overcast, and he lost 12 young birds from the same toss. He's been tossing them 5 miles, and he knows it's because because they were young birds. Now, if they were older birds, that'd have been something else. But they were babies, young birds, and he lost 12 birds. So you can easily, I know a guy who lost 22 birds last year on a toss. Like a 2 mile toss, and the birds there was like across a field, the birds could actually see the loft, and he let the birds out and 22 were gone. Well, actually it was the race secretary. Lost 22 birds last year on one toss, simple toss, easy toss. I guess that toss he thought was going to be gravy. So we're going to see. What are you eating over there? Stop, my dog. What are you eating? What is it? What is it? Huh? You chewing on sticks? You chewing on sticks, heavy? She's heavy. Yeah, she's chewing on sticks. That's the dude. This dude's the father. Great looking American bully. Standard American bully. Really good conformation. Great family dogs. And she's a great all-around dog. She really is. She chases squirrels and plays fetch and loves kids and family members. And they're gonna have good puppies together. Great. I'll do a video on them, but this is pigeon video. Pigeon video. All right, guys, keep the faith, make friends and not enemies. It's love over hate. God bless you all. And as always, peace and hair grease.